Next, one more statement in the financial statement is a statement of profit and loss. So this statement we prepare to know the profit or the losses of the company. So the format here is given as revenue from the operation. Revenue from operation is nothing but your incomes, your sales proceeds of that particular year. We will take the sales amount, but we will write here as a revenue from operation. For that we are adding here as a other incomes. What will be the other income? Like you have received some discount, received your incomes, any other incomes we have received here. So we will be writing as the other income, add that income to your revenue. So here it becomes as the total revenue from the operation. So this is your incomes we have. The second part here we have as the expenses we have. Now what are the expenses? Like cost of materials consumed we have. So any materials are consumed during the year, we will write here. Any purchase of stock, we have to enter. Employee benefit expense. What do you mean employee benefit expense? Like what are the benefits you have given to the employees, like salaries, the wages, anything you have paid to the employees, that will come under this employee benefit expense. But we don't write here salary 10,000, we don't write. Instead of salary we will write as employee benefit expense. Okay. Next, financial cost. This financial cost is nothing but here your interest what you have paying on the loans. Like suppose you have taken the debentures, you have to pay interest. Loan, you have to pay the interest. So any interest here which you have to pay, that will be under this financial cost. Then depreciation and amortization. We know what is the depreciation, reduction in the value of the asset here. Amortization is reduction in the value of the intangible assets. So both here we will write here as the depreciation and amortization. Next we have as the other expenses. Other expenses, it can be anything like bad debts here, discount paid here. Right? So any other expenses, rent paid, anything, all that will be under the heading of other expenses. We add all the amount, we will write together as the other expense. Then we add up only the expense part and we will write here the total as total of the expenses. We call this amount as the B, whereas here we call this total amount as A. Now to know the profit here, we need to subtract your revenues from the expenses. So means expenses should be subtracted from your revenue in order to know your profit, or vice versa. Now profit before tax, A minus B. Here we have A total, here we have the B total. You subtract here A and minus B here, you will get the remaining amount. So this amount will be called as the profit. But this is before tax, still we have not subtracted the tax. So tax we have to subtract here. So that's why minus taxes. Whatever the amount or the percentage is given, we calculate. Then if you subtract that from your profit here, you will get still remaining, profit will be remaining. That we call as the profit after tax. So the profit after tax, the profit for the particular financial year or the profit for the particular current year will be called. So this will be the answer here for the sum to find out the profit or the loss. So the statement of the profit and loss as per the Companies Act of Schedule 6 we have to write like that, and we need to prepare in this format a statement of profit and loss, not like in the previously what we have learned, expenses, amount, incomes, amount we learned, not in that format. Now this is under the financial statement here for the Companies Act here. If they ask, we have to prepare in this way.